ang column marker from column to column to kindly continue. Like candle, like 3, 2, 1, go. Nature of functions of philosophy. Okay, so nature, we're going to tackle the essence, the characteristics of philosophy in general, and the functions of philosophy, of like, what is the purpose of philosophy in our life? Okay, continue, column 3, please.
Philosophical tools and processes.
From the name itself, tools and processes. This is the way and methods that philosophers use to deep thinking and make philosophy better and effective. Lastly, column 4, special rules. 1, 3, 2, 1, go. Reflection. Okay, reflection or sa Tagalog, pagninilay. This is the philosophers use to help us better understand what philosophy comes to mind. So let's continue. Okay, defining philosophy. Philosophy is composed of two Greek words. We have the word philos and the word sophia. Philos meaning love and sophia meaning wisdom. Combining two, we can define philosophy as love of wisdom. And someone who is highly interested and passionate with philosophy is what we call philosopher. Okay. Of course, we shouldn't just give definition to that, just love of wisdom. Because wisdom is just what we said now. Deep understanding. Wisdom, we're going to use it from our past experiences, our past knowledge, to have a better decision when it comes to decisioning. So continue. The subject that gives life, that gives death, and nature. Philosophy gives life. How? Philosophy can make us talk. Philosophy can make us think, and philosophy can make us reflect. Now, if I ask you, other than having a happy family, what other things can make you happy? Philosophy can make you stop. Philosophy can make you think and make you reflect. I think I see someone who does
Another thing that would make me happy is money.
Okay, so again, yeah, philosophy gives life. Philosophy gives nature. Philosophy gives nature by interacting with the world and with other people. Okay, let's continue.
Yeah, so the birthplace of philosophy is now located in Greece. It was founded by the first philosopher, which is Thales, which is now considered a god. Now, Thales is from Greece, and now that you know that ang mga tao sa Greece ay naniniwala sa mga Diyos ng but Thales believed that knowledge came from reasoning and from and ayun nga, meron tatlong characteristics ng philosophy. First is the wise. Next is all about the mental and the desire. Number 1, wise kasi it tackles the realist and emotional. Parang madami siyang pinakover kaya wise. And next is all about fundamental because it tackles the origin of something, origin of a phenomenon, origin of a particular thing. Kaya it explores the real process. And next is the desire of education. Dahil nga ngayon, yung mga information ay nag-develop na. Meaning, yung original na portion ng information na yun is parang na-alter na yung version nila. Ibig sabihin, parang naiba na yung version mula sa kaya, ang gusto ng mga philosophers is to integrate those different versions into one system. And according to Thales, he wants to reduce the speed of things. It starts to find one and kasi nga, malami ng versions yung mga language. So, number 1 question, can you ask yourself, nasan kayo? examples about the existence and the sense of who we are. They are the foundation of understanding any philosophical system. Kasi nga, they dealt on the origin of something. Kaya, they are the foundation. And the subtype of cognitive branches is the metaphysics, which deals with the most fundamental quality of God, the kaya nang tinanong kayo kanina, where is the universe? This subtype of cognitive branch tackles things beyond physics deeper. It aims to understand the nature of being, the universe, and everything that exists. And there are other examples of metaphysics which are realism, that is the belief that physical things only matter, and dualism, which tackles that is a belief that signifies that only two substances are important or crucial in existence, which are the mind and idealism is the belief that the world is reliant on self-consciousness. And other subtypes of metaphysics is the study of being and what it means to exist. Then philosophical thought, study of the nature of human beings as consciousness. And the second subtype of cognitive branches is linked to the second question, how do I know? So that epistemology subtype of cognitive branch delves into the theory of knowledge on how to acquire knowledge. So, kung tatanungin ko kayo, paano ba kayo natutunan? How do you learn? Paano nyo nalalaman yung mga bagay? And wala na, meron kasi tayo ways on how to learn. Number one is yung reason, pag nag-reason tayo sa mga component, we're being curious on how a specific thing happens. And then tayo under the epistemologies, we are questioning something to know knowledge. And for example, yung mga epistemology, and number one is rationalism, which believes that the source of knowledge is from logic and reasoning. And second is empiricism, which believes that the source of knowledge is from observation and experimentation. And third is skepticism, which believes that knowledge is a status that alam na kasi basta-basta naniniwala na totoo yung isang information. Kasi alam niyo na kayo na maraming papers, kaya it's better na
So let's see what that thing is all about. So for example, sa cognitive branch, pwede natin tanungin, what is honesty? Simple as that. You're just asking, what is it in general? Pero dito naman sa normative branch, we can ask na how it should be. Like for example, should we always be honest? Like is what action we're going to do based on those specific criteria or religion, no? So normative branches is focus that you can see here, standard of the good. Normative branches talk how we should live. Is it right? Or is it just we should live it just like this? That is wisdom. So yes. Okay. Under normative branches we have the ethics or morality. This is the most basic normative branch because it tells us how we should live as human beings. But ethics and moral is just what it means to like what I said. Nakita kayo ng wallet sa hagdan. Ethics would ask you, kukunin mo ba yung wallet? Or hindi? And kung pinahiran nyo ang morality tells us if we should return the wallet to its rightful owner because it functions to be how human beings ought to act. So like, paano tayo kikilos bilang isang tao? So, ayun, continue. Okay. Ethic or morality is about good value a person should have. It is connected to one another and how a person can live by them. And what we call them is what we call virtue. A or morality, it is sometimes called the technology of philosophy. Why? Because it's like a guide. It's like a map of something. Before we can say that people should behave, we need to understand what it is to be value. Value of a man that ought to pursue. That is what the statement is all about. So continue. So example of ethics or morality is utilitarianism, egoism, and deontology. So guys, kung meron po kayong alam dyan, magbibigay po kami ethics. Sino po may ayun. Yes, okay. So there. Okay, another one. Politics. Politics comes from ethics. Meaning hindi po tayo makagawa ng mga batas, hindi tayo makagawa ng anything related to politics. Wala tayong pinanghugutan. Ethics. It use moral value and it use social system. A proper one, like laws, the rights of the people, and the government. Even though politics is about society, its foundation is based on what being human. What being human, what we call metaphysics, and how people think and learn what we call epistemology. Okay, under politics, we have these examples: liberalism, anarchism, and socialism. So, anyone would know any of it? Meron po ba kayo alam dyan? Anything alam?
For anarchism, my first thought was chaos, since anarchism is for the no rules or no regulations. Then after that is liberalism, which is associated with there is politics in America going on the left versus right.
術式順転青術式反転赤
We have the liberals versus the democracy. Then for the socialism, I remember China, which is socialist republic. So I'm thinking of very controlative government with heavy rules and regulations for every citizens to be regulated.
Okay, aesthetics. Sinong aesthetic? Okay, under normative branch is aesthetic. And aesthetic is also derived from ethics. And it talks about the beauty and nature of aesthetic experience. So like, kung tatanungin yung katabi nyo, sino ba yung favorite artist mo? O like, ano yung mga bagay na gusto mo? O ganun. It's also under aesthetics. So like, akala lang natin na simpleng tanong lang siya. Pero philosophy naman po pala talaga siya. Okay, continue. So under aesthetics, we have realism, formalism, and expressionism. So, yeah, again, kung gusto po mag-share with
let me present something there. Against the turn that is actually under the normative. You know what is the normative? Ito yung norms. And when you say norms, ito yung tama, mali. Okay? So meron tama, mali sa civics class. Alam? Okay, meron yung formalism kasi formalism at saka expressionism, the isms there that will relate to aesthetics. And then aesthetics will tell us that there is tama at may mali. Kaya when you say beautiful, it's on the eyes beholder. Tanong ngayon, may tama ba o mali sa beauty? You can ponder on that. Meron bang tama sa beauty? Ang nakikita ko ba is beautiful? Pala? So may tama na may beautiful na tama, may beautiful na mali. That's the whole idea there. Yes, go ahead please. I think she's raising her hand.
So philosophy, can you read everyone? Can you go
He is born out of ignorance. When you keep asking to learn, this is the heart of philosophy.
Okay, so it's a series or a bunch of questions. Like, pag-isip mo sa umaga, magtatanong pa kung kayo ba ako, it's there. And philosophy helps us find answer by thinking deeply and logically. It helps us analyze ideas, ask different questions like, bakit ito nangyari, bakit ko na dito, and how do we know? So we can understand the truth clearly and value. questions. So we can better understand something and in our rules and purpose. So, self-explanatory. Okay, we have two processes on this. We have the philosophical question and the logical reason. Okay, philosophical question. And you can one, can you read? The next chapter, continue. Okay, so we have another philosopher here. We have Socrates, no? So you can see in our screen the process that he needs. Socratic method is like a smart and respectful Q&A session. So one person asks a question, then of course after sharing the question, you're going to answer it. And of course after you ask and after you answer it, you're going to ask another question. But continue. Okay, the Socratic method, also known as the following. The Socratic method, it was first used by Zeno of Berea, but later Socrates and Plato improved and developed it to explore deeper through dialogue. So nakita po natin yung next slide. But the Socratic method helps us think critically and learn new things and understand your own beliefs better. Ayun. So, just like what I said earlier, but dialectics is a way of finding the truth by discussing and arguing two different sides of an idea using reason and logic. It was first used by Zeno of Berea, so kayo unang gumamit ng dialectics, but in-improvise siya nila Socrates and Plato. Okay, political reasoning, we have the deductive reasoning, so general to specific. So, premise 1, can you read? Volume 2, 1, go. Okay, so self-explanatory na rin naman po yan, no? General to specific. So, like, ayan. If the premises are true, the conclusion might also be true. Kung alam naman po natin bakit tama and nangyari po talaga siya, then yung pinaka-main conclusion natin sa dulo, eh syempre valid din. So, continue. Syempre, kung may deductive, we have deductive reasoning. Syempre, vice versa. Specific to general naman ang approach niya. So, all of three, kindly read yung first sentence of starting from students of life. Students, A, B, C, etc. are very school IDs. Then, therefore, what was our then, therefore, all students are very ID. Ay ginagamit ng mga reflection to determine the bigger picture of an argument or a statement. Philosopher na formulating the question si Gabriel Marcel. And we do types of philosophical reflection. First, yung primary reflection, which focuses on logic and experience. I-repeat down na yung mga experiences ng tao, similar experiences ng mga tao into many fragments para makapag-finish siya ng judgment and conclusion if that point of view or perspectives are reasonable. And second, this is secondary reflection, which is influenced by personal insights compared to primary reflection, logic pa, while yung secondary is parang subjective, personal insights. And kapalita rin naman sa primary reflection, kapag pinirate ako dito, bubuhugin ako ulit sa secondary reflection. Those fragmented experiences will now become a whole, so that he could have used from that experiences na similar. Reflection is not only used in philosophy, but in
all about religion. We need to go beyond that religion and use faith as a source of wisdom and knowledge. And our naman is Saint Thomas Aquinas. Philosophia and Sylianco, Christian saints, philosophy is the handmaid of. Hindi namin ito, philosophy assists theology para mas naiintindihan pa natin yung theology. Ang PQAL framework para malaman yung different point of views ng mga tao sa isang statement versus creating the PQAL, we use symbolic representation in order to visualize these are vertical and horizontal lines. The vertical line are yung dalawang sides, interior and exterior. And if you break down into pieces, the interior side represent siya ng interior ng nasa loob ng tao. Parang ayun yung values, emotions,